Day 83, Chapter 20, page 286. Glory indescribable. I saw the exceeding loveliness and glory of Jesus. His countenance was brighter than the sun at noonday, and his robe was whiter than the whitest snow. How can I describe to you the glories of heaven, and the lovely angels singing and playing upon their harps of 10 strings? The wonderful things I saw I cannot describe. Oh, that I could talk in the language of Canaan, then I could tell a little of the glory of a better world. Language is altogether too feeble to attempt a description of heaven. As the scene rises before me, I am lost in amazement, carried away with the surpassing splendor and excellent glory. I lay down the pen and exclaim, "Oh, what love, what wondrous love!" The most exalted language fails to describe the glory of heaven or the matchless depths of the Saviour's love. Human language is inadequate to describe the reward of the righteous. It will be known only to those who behold it. No finite mind can comprehend the glory of the paradise of God. If we could have but one view of the celestial city, we would never wish to dwell on this earth again. Streams, hills, and trees. Here we saw the tree of life and the throne of God. Out of the throne came a pure river of water, and on either side of the river was the tree of life. On one side of the river was the trunk of the tree, and a trunk on the other side of the river, both of pure, transparent gold. At first I thought I saw 2 trees. I looked again, and I saw that they were united at the top in one tree. So it was the tree of life on either side of the river of life. Its branches bowed to the place where we stood, and the fruit was glorious. It looked like gold mixed with silver. These are ever-flowing streams, clear as crystal, and beside them waving trees cast their shadows upon the paths prepared for the ransomed of the Lord. There the wide-spreading plains swell into hills of beauty, and the mountains of God rear their lofty summits. On those peaceful plains, besides those living streams, God's people, so long pilgrims and wanderers, shall find a home. Flowers, fruit, and animals. I saw another field full of all kinds of flowers, and as I plucked them I cried, "They will never fade." Next I saw a field of tall grass, most glorious to behold. It was living green, and had a reflection of silver and gold, as it waved proudly to the glory of King Jesus. Then we entered a field full of all kinds of beasts. The lion, the lamb, the leopard, and the deer and the wolf all together were in perfect union. We passed through the midst of them, and they followed on peaceably after. Then we entered a wood, not like the dark woods we have here. No, no, but light and all over glorious. The branches of the trees moved to and fro, and we cried out, "We will dwell safely in the wilderness and sleep in the woods." We passed through the woods, for we were on our way to Mount Zion. On the mountain was a glorious temple. There were all kinds of trees around the temple to beautify the place. The box, the pine, the fir, the oil, the myrtle, the pomegranate, and the fig tree bowed down with the weight of its timely figs. These made the place all over glorious. And I saw a table of pure silver. It was many miles in length, yet our eyes could extend over it. I saw the fruit of the tree of life, the manna, the almonds, figs, pomegranates, grapes, and many other kinds of fruits. I asked Jesus to let me eat of the fruit. The vigor of eternal youth. All came forth from their graves, the same in stature as when they entered the tomb. Adam, who stands among the risen throng, is of lofty height and majestic form. in a stature but little below the Son of God. He presents a marked contrast to the people of later generations. In this one respect, it is shown the great degeneracy of the race, but all rise with the freshness and vigor of eternal youth. Restored to the tree of life in the long-lost Eden, the redeemed will grow up to the full stature of a race in its primeval glory. If Adam and his creation had not been endowed with 20 times as much vital force as men now have, the race, with their present habits of living in violation of natural law, would have become extinct. None will need to desire repose. There will be no weariness in doing the will of God and offering praise to his name. We shall ever feel the freshness of the morning, and shall ever be far from its close. The acquirement of knowledge will not weary the mind or exhaust the energies. Heaven is all health.